Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdur Rauf. Today we are going to learn the lens equation 1 over f equals to 1 over dO plus 1 over di. The lens equation is used to calculate the precise location and size of image formed by a lens. The lens equation is a mathematical relationship between the distance of object from the lens and the distance of image from the lens. The following quantities are included in the lens equation: f as the focal length of the lens, ho as the height of object, hi as the height of image formed by the lens, do as the distance of object from the lens, and di as the distance of image from the lens, where m represent the linear magnification, which is the ratio of size of image to the size of object. Consider a convex lens. A principal axis passes through the optical center. An incident ray which is parallel to principal axis onto the lens, it will pass through the focal point of the lens. Another ray which will pass through the optical center of the lens will continue to travel in the same direction. Both these rays intersect with each other and hence formed a real image. The object is represented with AB and the image is represented with A dash B dash. F is the focal length of the lens, DO is the distance of object to the lens, and DI is the distance of image. The two shaded triangles are considered as two similar right-angled triangles. Consider the two triangles as shown. Since these two triangles are considered as similar, hence the corresponding sides of both the triangles are compared. The opposite side of one triangle is compared with the opposite side of the other triangle, and the adjacent side of the one triangle is compared with the adjacent side of the other triangle. Hence, an equation AB by A dash B dash equals to BO by B dash O is formed. AB by A dash B dash equals to DO over DI is named as equation number 1. Now we are going to consider two more triangles as shaded, you can see with the yellow color. Now both these triangles are also similar right-angled triangles, and we are going to compare their corresponding sides. The opposite side of triangle 1 is compared with the opposite side of the other triangle, and the adjacent side of the one triangle is going to be compared with the adjacent side of the other triangle. The side EO is compared with the side A dash B dash, and the side OF dash is compared with the side B dash F dash. Hence, an equation is formed. Consider this diagram again. The side EO is equal and parallel to the side AB. Hence, EO can be replaced by AB in the equation as shown. And a new equation is formed which is named as equation number 2. Rewrite the equation number 1 and equation number 2. As you can see, the left hand sides of both the equations are equal. We can eliminate the left hand sides of both these equations by comparing the two equations, as the left hand side will cancel and the right hand sides of the equation will be as shown. BF is equal to BO minus OF. See in this diagram, the B dash F dash is unknown, so we can find this by subtracting OF dash from B dash O. B dash O represent DI and OF dash represent F, so we can write B dash F dash as DI minus F. The equation become dO by di equals to F by di minus F. And by cross multiplication, the equation is rearranged in a linear form. dO bracket di minus F equals di into F. Divide each term of the equation by dO di into F and cross out the similar quantities. And finally, you get your length equation as 1 over F equals to 1 over di plus 1 over dO. Thanks for watching the tutorial. Do subscribe and share with your fellows, and do send your queries and feedback on the following number. Thank you so much.